Welcome to round one. This hand I think is a keep actually. I mean we have to draw one more land here to be able to play the clue stone and stuff. But I think it's bound to be a good hand, especially on the draw since we get more of a shot at actually getting that third land, that elusive third land. Hopefully it's even a good gate. Alright, there we go. Another good gate here on turn 2 would not be bad. Alright, not a good gate. Man, a forest, really? We have all the green sources. That's okay. So next turn we're playing the clue stone and then probably just playing the Sphinx. Alright. I mean, you could play the Snare Squad, but there's no reason to do that just now, I don't think. Our opponent seems to be 4 colors as well. Alright, Beetle 4 Mage. So Sphinx is gonna actually be good here because, ooh. And then there's that thing. Alright, well, I guess I could, just force him to pump his guy. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna do this. I'm going to play this guy and leave him an open to ambush him with my Skylash. I mean, he's not gonna lose his guy by any means, but the good news is that he's going to lose 2 mana during his turn. It's pro blue, right? Alright. Let's flash a Skylasher onto the battlefield here. To block, nothing's going to happen. He'll have 2 less mana to work with this turn. And then soon enough here, I hope I can play a Pontiff of Blight. Does he have anything to do with my creature? I guess the best card I could possibly draw here right now would be like an Orzhov Guildgate, so that I could play this guy and then the turn after that play the Pontiff of Blight. Ooh man, look at that. I wish I had ambushed the Windrake instead. Alright, so let's play this. I think we could attack, but nah. Yeah, maybe. I guess I could attack with these two. Yeah, seems fine. It's not like he's going to be able to do a great attack here anyway next turn. So let's do this. Tap in that guy and then play our Sphinx. He is going to get to attack obviously, but the Sphinx will make sure that we don't take a lot of damage. We will be only taking 2 damage, it seems. In next turn our guys will attack and ooh, what's that? Alright, well, Scavenge. Alright, that's an annoying one, but not that impressive right now. It may be impressive later on. So he's going to transform this thing. If he has the Blood Rush guy, then so be it. I'm still gonna block here. He's 4/4. Especially because if he has that guy, he could kill my Sphinx anyway by pumping this thing. Yeah, I think that's going to happen, isn't it? Oh, I see. So it's that card. I mean, he could have overloaded it to deal 1 extra damage to me. Alright, that is definitely something that I wanted to see here. So we're not attacking. All of our guys have Extort, which means that next turn, even without another Guild Gate, I will be playing a Gatekeepers. And if I draw a Guild Gate, then it's just going to be a huge blowout, I think. I'm gonna, like, gain 10 life next turn. That's bound to be good. So if he does not kill our guy here. Alright, he's just cashing in his clue stone. See if he draws into something that can deal with my Pontiff, probably. So right now the game is fine for me because I don't really need to attack here to eventually win. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's extort here 1, 2, and 3. Yes. Yes and yes. I think I'm even going to play a Plains just because he may have down and dirty to make me discard 2 cards. I could even attack if I wanted to, but I don't really, because I have the white mana required to tap something here. But even so, I probably would not be able to, since he would just be able to double block my Snare Squad, and that would not be good for me. So next turn he's probably gonna get drained for 4. I hope I draw a Simic Cluestone. I mean Simic Guildgate, because it would not only turn in this thing, but it will mean that I can cash in my Azara's Cluestone. I can just sack it. Oh, alright. Putrefy then. Sure. I would think he would just, kill this guy. But it seems he's trying to just outrace me. I'm not sure if that's going to work. I mean, I hope it doesn't. I'm definitely going to attack him this turn. Alright, that's a blue mana at least. Let's go ahead and do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we can drain him for 3, and then we get to attack with all of our team. Tapping that guy. Especially because we even get to block this guy on the way back with our gatekeepers here. I guess I could have played the island, but I don't think it's really that big a deal here. If he has done and dirty to get back his Putrefy though, then I'm probably in trouble. So he's apparently not going to attack with his Windrake. That's interesting. Maybe he's just thinking it out, but he definitely should attack. It's not like he's going to block anything with it anyway. But if he doesn't do anything here, I guess he's just dead, isn't he? Man, another Putrefy? Oh, alright. Bit of Formage. Oh, Runer's Bane. That is actually excellent. So I get to, like, play an island, play a Runer's Bane here, I think. Yeah. Draining for a bunch. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we have to choose. And then just attacking with the team. Has 1 card in hand. I don't think it's gonna be something. He's saying should have killed Pontiff. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, the Pontiff is definitely ridiculously good. So now we get to attack. Tap his guy. He's saying now I know that's half the battle. And it really is. The Pontiff is really insane. Which is why I took it. Even though I did not have a lot of black stuff in my deck, he's double black, but he really is that good. Okay, so he has a lot of flyers. Is there anything I could bring in against flyers? I don't think there is. I mean, Runner's Bane is not that hard against him because his Beetle form guys can just grow past it. Liev Decree not so hard. Hazda Snare Squad it's okay, but Protecting Serve is not that hard either against him. I don't think. I think I like my deck as is. Just go ahead and submit it. Alright, this is quite a perfect hand. We have perfect mana, all of our colors, lots and lots of guild gates, and a Cluestone to accelerate into our Sphinx. Alright, we definitely did not need that that planes, but oh well. Oh yeah, that thing is annoying. Alright, Snare Squad is a good one, so let's see. I think I'm gonna play an Orzhov guild gate, since I can then play an island next turn. I'm probably not going to be playing the Cluestone, since I wanna has the Snare Squad to block this guy while I can. Have no forests, so he can be blocked. Let's play this. I would rather play the Unflinching Courage on something, after he had played his removal spells there. See if we'll be able to do that. Alright, another land that we don't need. How amazing, huh? Let's play a Guild Gate, then play a Cluestone. And say go. We could even attack here if we wanted to by tapping his Beetle Form Mage, but that's really not in our best interest. We don't want him to be attacking with his Woodlord Crawler. So next turn is probably the Sphinx for us, and hopefully we don't draw another land. Then we can play Sphinx, and hopefully enchant it if he, exhausts his hand. Alright, he's giving his guy flying to deal 4 damage to my face. Very annoying, but what can I do? We can even at some point here sacrifice our Cluestone since we don't really need it. Ooh, alright, Sunspire Gatekeeper is okay, but that's not really what I want to play here right now. Let's play a Plains, play the Sphinx. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and say go. Now he cannot attack with his guy unless he destroys my Sphinx. And of course he's gonna waste his entire turn doing that because he still has to pump his Beetle Form Mage here. Now he's gonna pump it. Yeah, he's gonna represent the one red card, and if he has it, then that's more than okay to me. I mean, is it? Let's think about it here for a while. Yeah, I think it is. If he has it, then so be it. I was thinking we could just plop a Unflinching Courage on it next turn, but oh, alright. So now he's definitely gonna want to kill this thing if he can possibly help it. That's actually good news for us because then we can just pull up the Unflinching Courage on whatever we have, and then it's probably just going to. Okay, let's just not attack here. I gotta remember not to play a forest whenever I draw one. Does he have the removal spell? Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. Oh, he does. Alright, maybe not. And this thing is quite a combo with the Sunspire Gatekeepers too. since our token will get uh, it extort too. Ooh, a tie drinker. So we're gonna have extort. Extort. Does that even work? I suppose it does, doesn't it? Let's see. We can play this thing, right? Yeah, let's tap this. We can then extort him for 2. And yeah, let's tap this thing. The question here really is, do I play the tie drinker? And I probably do. Because next turn I'm gonna want to be playing the Unflinching Courage. I'll have a lot of extort triggers to deal with here. Or maybe I don't and just attack him. I'm not sure. Yeah, let's go ahead and play the tie drinker, I think. Let's hope he does not. Alright, we cannot do that right now. Yeah, maybe I did it wrong. Maybe I should not have played it right now. Next time I'll be able to really get big here. But the good news is actually okay, do I attack? What could he have? Something that deals 3 damage? Nah, I think it's fine for me to attack here. Next turn I get to play Unflinching Courage on this guy probably. Oh, why didn't I attack with this? It was a misclick. Yeah, it was a misclick. Should have dealt 1 extra damage to him right now here. So next turn I'm probably playing this thing on maybe my Vigilance guy, but not really. I think in this Sunspire Gatekeepers. Oh, he had a Putrefy. Sure. That's very unfortunate. Which means that it was okay for me to just, play this guy last turn. Alright, so now that he's wasted the Putrefy, let's go ahead and play the Unflinching Courage on the Gatekeepers. 1, 2, 3. Let's drain him for 1. If he has some sort of bounce spell, he can bounce our guy, but then we get to replay it and get another token out of the deal. Let's see if he has something. I do hope he doesn't. We get to play a swamp here because I wanna, yeah, not attack with this dude. Let's tap what here? Tap that guy. And yes, step this. We still have enough mana to sacrifice the Clue Stone. I'm bashing for a bunch here again, a bunch of life. So he decided to trade for my token there, which is okay. So if he attacks with this guy, I'm obviously not blocking because he can, after attacking, pump it. He has five cards in hand. I don't think he's gonna want to pump it this turn, but still, he has 5 cards in hand, and he's probably gonna want to play a couple creatures here to try to get my Sunspire. Oh, alright, Maze Glider. Sure. He just should attack though, because I'll get to tap it and just attack with my whole team. Let's sack this. Alright, that was not the best. This on the other hand is pretty good. Wish I still had the Unflinching Courage, but I think I could win anyway here. So let's attack. tapping that thing. It's probably not going to block. I mean, he is going to block the snare squad, right? But I'm gonna do 4 damage to him, gain 4 life, and do 1 extra damage and gain 1 extra life with my Law Mage. Yeah, let's do it like this, so that we can pay for the extort. Alright, so he probably has 1 turn to see if he can muster some defenses here. Find another removal spell. Maybe rebuy his Putrefy with Down and Dirty. If he sacks his Cluestone, then I'm gonna be very happy. It would probably mean that he's desperate, but yeah, I think he's just going to play something. Alright, Windrake's not the best. Valros, though, is okay. All of his guys have flying here. Huh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I get to play this guy, draining for 1. And let's see, if I attack with all of my guys, I can tap this guy, so he's gonna take at least 1 damage. He cannot feasibly block this guy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to just go ahead and do it. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah. If I do that, I cannot drain him for 1 here with this thing. 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. Which means that I should have played the Guild Gate last turn, but oh well. But let's think here for a second. If I attack, I tap this, so he can... I cannot attack with this thing, I don't think. I can attack with this, but then he will just... Yeah, the problem here for him is that he cannot afford to take 4 damage from this guy. So I think I'm gonna attack with everything except for the Tide Drinker. Seems like the best option for me here. Next turn he's gonna be able to start, pumping his guys. So let's step this bad boy here. There is really no good blocks that he could have for my Gatekeeper here. Unless he wants to triple block it. Oh, alright, so that's how it's going to be. Sure. I mean, he could double block this guy at least. So he's at 1. Which means that I don't want to play this thing right now, do I? I'm not sure. He's in good game. I'll say GG too. But it's not over yet. Anyway. Yeah, but I think it's okay for me to play it. Nah, because if he has a mass removal spell, then I'm screwed. So I would rather leave it in my hand. See if he draws something to get rid of my Tide Drinker. Let's hope he doesn't. He has 3 cards in hand. Alright, Spike Jester is okay. Man, all of his guys fly. Guess the thing is pretty good in his deck. So he cannot attack me. He has to hope that I don't have a spell in hand and hope that I don't draw a spell. He's thinking about pumping something. Alright, Windrake. Sure. So yeah. I guess there really isn't anything he can do here. He can deal a lot of damage to me right now, but it's not going to be enough. Let's go ahead and do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and draining for one. Alright, there we go. See you round two.